Hey everyone, it's the end of the weekend again. The show is always brought to you by the end of the weekend. Hope you have your favorite beverage. I have my Sauvignon Blanc, and it's only I had a half a glass and then I filled it back up. So Glenn was here first, but then I think he might have left. He said, bring some luck to sell. Glenn, if you're here, I got a new Juju song for you tonight, Glenn. I hope it brings you good luck. Hey, Anissa, how was your weekend? How you doing? Rita's here. Hi, Rita. Sorry, got family over, but still gonna watch. Okay, that's fine. I didn't get a phone call today or yesterday, so I kind of figured you were busy. I haven't answered a one question, and you know what question that is. So if you want to text me, you know what I'm going to ask you. Hey, Maggie, how are you? Good to see you here. So good to see you here. Just going down the line here. So, how are sales, guys? How's August going? I have, let's see, when I checked earlier, I'm up 13.3% from last month at this time, and I'm 23.4% over the last 31 days. So that's awesome for me. Hope it continues. And I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks tonight on how to get bundle sales on eBay. If you don't normally get bundle sales, I hope this information will help you. I'm back down to 93 drafts. I didn't do very much work yesterday, and I didn't work at all today. I went and visited with my family, my parents. So let's see. Did I have that? I have a picture of them. I thought I might share with you guys. So let me just share. You can tell me whether or not I look more like my mom or more like my dad. So who do you think I look like? My mom or my dad? Put it in the side chat. That was actually taken on Father's Day. We go to a place called the Honors Cafe. It's run by veterans, and as you can see on the wall, there's a bunch of memorabilia. It's actually a museum, and the restaurant is part of the museum. And so that's a big deal because my dad's a veteran. So you think I look like my mom? Okay. Well, there's one vote for mom. I and Anissa says too, mom. Okay. Well, I've always been told my whole life I favor my dad. I definitely have a lot of my mom's mannerisms and my grandma, her mother's mannerisms. So you think you look my mom too? Okay. Well, I'm gonna let them know that because all my life I've been told I look like my dad. I think maybe as I get older, I look like my mom for sure. So, okay, so let me see. I've got notes here tonight. I got some things to say as usual. Um, so, if you haven't seen my last uploaded video on items that were purchased in July and sold in July, please go back and watch it if you're selling mall brand clothing because it shows you some of the brands and things that are selling for me quickly. And also, if you weren't on my last live stream, I think it was Thursday, and you want to hear about some of my listed inventory that was stolen from my inventory, my garage, I started the story about 20 or 30 minutes in. So, there's that if you want to hear that. Other ways you can help this channel is by subscribing, hitting the bell for all notifications, sharing this channel with others. If you find that this content is valuable to you, please tell your friends about it. Or you can use my Amazon affiliate links below. You just click on any of them, shop as you normally would for 24 hours. Anything you buy for your home or your business, I'll get a small, very small percentage within, but it helps. I mean, anything helps right now at this point. I'm trying to save up for a GoPro. So let's see. The Top of the Night is by Alfred Dunner. It's a twofer. It was in my haul on Thursday. It's really pretty. And that's to remind you that if you need any clothing, men's or women's, if you go down below in the description and go to my eBay store, you get 50% off your entire order by putting in the coupon code Row Your Boat. All right. So do we have any concerns or birthdays right now? I'm going to repeat my concerns from last week. Cindy Y, who is one of my subscribers. You haven't seen her in a while. She's not been feeling well. So Cindy, if you're watching later, we hope that you feel better and that you'll join us real soon. And also continued thoughts and prayers to Pat Dees And I haven't seen it. If anybody's seen an update on him, please let me know. Gosh, I was talking to Kimmy today and I totally forgot to ask about it again. So anyway, those are the only ones I know. If anybody else has any concerns or any birthdays, if Barry pops in, I will play the birthday song for him because he missed my live stream on his birthday. So I've got a new Juju song for you guys. So I'm excited to play it. So let's hope we make some sales during the show. Here we go. I hope that you get a sale. And tonight, I'm not going to forget to put up my banner. Let me know if you make a sale during the show, and I will play a song for you. Oh, 7 comments. Okay. Hey, Crystal, how are you? If anybody has not seen Crystal's haul video, please go to Crystal's channel. It is Rosie's Closet, and check that out. She got some awesome stuff for $1. I'm going back to the dollar sale tomorrow. How about you, Crystal? I've decided I'm going to go ahead and try to get as many of those dollar sales in as I can. Hey, Adam, how are you? Adam, you were so sweet to shout me out on your show the other night several times. You like my hair? Okay, well, I don't usually put it behind my ears, Crystal, because I have psoriasis and I'm always nervous about it. But I kind of wanted to show that it's still on a shag. So thank you. Trying something new tonight. Just going through the highs here. Super cute. Okay. I don't know if she means my hair or the Juju video. I took my own advice and used your affiliate link yesterday. Thank you, Adam. I'm gonna get that GoPro, I promise. Look at all these highs. All right, that's awesome. Okay, got to check my notes again. I don't see any concerns or more birthdays. So, okay, I'm giving away color wheels. If anybody is interested in a color wheel for free, let me know. I will give one away. And I am happy to say, let me go grab that one over there. Hold on, let me turn my camera off a second. All right. Let me know in the side chat if you want a chance to win a color wheel today. This is what they look like when they come. Maggie, I think I owe you one because you won one a long time ago and you never sent me your address. But now I have your address, so I may pop one in the mail to you, Maggie. So I put these on my last photo for my clothing to show how bright something is, how faded something is, that it's midnight blue, navy blue, baby blue, powder blue, you know. But Esme, if you're watching later, was so smart. I've been using the color wheel for years and spinning that dang window. She let me know on Thursday that you can actually pop this off of here and you can see more colors, and that's awesome. So as of today, I popped it off. I was afraid to pop it off because it's got this little thingy and I was afraid it was going to tear. It did not tear. I even talked to Yvonne Thrifty Rich because she's the one that gave me the idea. Go subscribe to Yvonne Thrifty Rich if you haven't. She's the one that gave me this advice about 4 years ago. And so I really want to give her credit, and I didn't do that on Thursday. You pop this off, you can feel a little bit of tear, but it's not bad. Like it doesn't, you can't see it. It's fine. Esme, thank you for the idea. I mean, it's so much easier than spinning the freaking wheel. You know, done it for years. Let me go back. Okay, your hair is super cute in the video. Love them both. Thank you, Anissa. No sourcing tomorrow. Nami has an appointment. Okay, well, you know, you got a lot of stuff. I think you got 61 items. That should keep you pretty busy. We got a newbie here, 065SR. Welcome, welcome. Let us know if you are a reseller. If so, what you sell, anything about yourself. We'd love to get to know you. I'm here most Sunday nights. I usually have a a live stream during the week hangout, and I also do private hangouts. So, welcome, welcome. So good to see you. I was confused by lavender the other day, Beth. Yeah, there are different shades of lavender on here. This is awesome. Does anybody want to try for a color wheel? Hey, Dawn. Hey, everyone, sipping on some decaf and setting up some sales. Tap the thumbs, kids. Thank you very much, Dawn and Mary. It's probably Dawn, but Mary may be in the room. Miss those girls. All right. Look at all these people. Maggie Doodle. Hi. Just saying hi. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything because oh, you're entered for the wheel. Okay, so Adam wants to win the wheel. So, Adam, what I'd like for you to do is tell me how many feedback I have in my store. Can you do that? First person that tells me how many feedback I have in my store. And if you're in my side chat, you know how to find my store. You know how to find my store. First person, I don't even know how to find my feedback. Hold on a second. It should tell me. It should tell you when you're in my store. I don't know if it will. Will it tell me? Yeah, there will be a way of finding my feedback. How many I have? I have 100% feedback. How many feedback do I have? You have to click where it says 100% feedback, Rita. If you click that where it says 100% feedback, it'll tell you how many feedback I have. 6,000, not quite. Adam doesn't want to work for it. Maybe I should try a different question. I'm going to wait just a second and see if Rita finds it. 4329. Yes, Rita, you're the winner. Rita, just text me tonight to remind me that you won. And Dawn, also. Dawn, you didn't copy Rita, right? You went and looked, Dawn? If you went and looked, because we had a cheater the other day. Hey, Glenn, you just missed the new Juju, Glenn. Sorry. So Dawn and Rita won. Dawn, just all you have to do is email me or message me your address. My email's in the description below. It's resellerrowboat@gmail.com. And yeah, lag. Okay, we can go ahead and admit it. It was lag. He cheated. He copied somebody else's number. But that's just lag, right? And I've seen lag in chats, but he's never been in my chat, and so I didn't have his game, right? I didn't have it. It totally went over my head, right? 1,031 positive, 2 negatives. I don't think so. I have, oh yeah, 2 neutral. Ooh, looks like I just got another neutral. Oh no, that was from a long time ago. No, don't tell me negatives. No negatives. No, I've worked hard for that. The neutral I got this month was because she said it came a day late. Well, I shipped it on time. In fact, I shipped it a day early because I have 2-day handling, and I shipped it the next day. And it was a day late, and that's a postal issue. And I told her that. And I told her, I said, I'll be glad to open up a case, but it has to be 7 days after it's shipped for me to open a case. And she still but at least it was a neutral, right? Hey, Christy, how are you? He's harmless, but you have to watch him. Huh, very mischievous, yeah. Cindy, I was just shouting you out. Hi, I was just shouting you out. How are you feeling? It's so good to see you here. We've missed you. I've been shouting you out on my live streams, telling everyone to pray for you. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, that makes me feel so good. That means prayers are working. If you're able to watch, you're very welcome, Cindy. People will blame you for the post office issues. That's a pain. Yeah, I mean, at least it was a neutral, right? And I replied to it since it was a neutral. I said we shipped on time. So look, everybody's happy that you're here, Cindy. Okay, let me look at my notes because I have a feeling I'm getting to the topic. Okay, so the topic for tonight, how to make bundle sales on eBay. I have like 3 or 4 tips. The first one is that I only sell one niche. Basically, I sell clothing, right? But you don't have to just sell one niche to make bundle sales. I offer the same brands, the same sizes, and the same styles, and I have lots of choices. All right. I started men's shirts about a year ago, 3, 4, 5, 6X, and I keep getting them and they keep selling, and men are starting to bundle because they're like, hey, I'm buying a shirt, maybe I'll buy another shirt. I started women's sleepwear about 4 months ago, and I'm adding to it, and people are seeing that. They're seeing that when they put in sleepwear, they're finding more selection. I'm offering solid overlay tops to go with the pattern tops that I sell, and I'm offering camis to go under the sheer tops that I sell. So if they're going to buy a top, maybe they'll buy a cami. If you sell DVD players, it might be a good idea to sell DVDs, because why not? They might buy some DVDs from you. So that's my first tip, is just have lots and lots of choices for them. All right. I um I had like 3 Miss Dorby dresses in my store, and they weren't really selling that well. But last week for $1, I bought 12 Miss Dorby dresses, and I'm listing them now. And already one sold the first day. And I think it's because I have more choices on the Miss Dorby dresses. All right. Sometimes you just have to take a chance. The other thing, the next one is to offer combined shipping discounts. I mean, we get a discount. Why shouldn't we pass it on to the customer? The problem with my combined shipping discounts, I decided that if you add an item to your cart, it's $3.50 extra to ship it together. So they get a discount. So $6.99 for first class, $8.99, $9.99, and $11.99 for priority. Just depends on how much it weighs. Typically it's $8.99, 2 pounds. So I said, well, $3.50 is going to be they have to pay $3.50 extra for extra things. Well, there's a problem with that, because in my business policies, the way I have it set up, if you buy 2 tops, it's fine. It says $3.50 for the extra one. But if you buy a top and a pair of jeans, well, it won't add $3.50, because they are on 2 separate business policies. See, one's for priority and one's for ground advantage. I don't know a way of fixing that. That's a problem. But I get a lot of bundle sales, guys. I didn't get any this weekend, which is unfortunate because I'm doing this topic. But so if you can do a combined shipping discount, it will encourage buyers to, bundle. Every day I send out, let's see, 15 buyer group coupons and 5 or 6 newsletters. And on those, it says $3.50 combined shipping discount. So they see it. Every time I send somebody an offer, when I send it, it says we combine shipping for $3.50 each. I know some people have only done $1. That won't work for me. $1 added will not cover the cost, and I want to have some left over. So I just decided half of the $6.99, because that's the majority of what I sell, $6.99, half of that, $3.50. And then let's say they buy a pair of jeans and then they buy a shirt. And what I have to tell them is, well, I will send you an invoice, and then I just have to kind of adjust it. That's what I kind of do. And if they don't make an offer, I refund them the night that I ship. So I put a little note next to the order that says I owe this person $3.50, less. That's how I do it on that. So let me see. I want to make sure I don't miss anything, because people can tell me, hey, you didn't read my comment. I'm just saying hi. Okay, it's hard to speak about it, but I need all the prayers I can get. Just had my first chemo this past week. I'm staying positive and appreciate any prayers. Well, I'm so glad that you brought that up here, Cindy, because this is a great support system from you. And if you ever need to talk to me, you can message me on Reseller Rowboat, or on my Facebook page or my Instagram. I will have no problem giving you my phone number. I'm always here. to listen. And I had to call a friend today. Like, I had to call a friend today to pull me off the ceiling. Like, I was driving, I was upset, and I had to call a friend. And it's so important that you have somebody that you can call. So if you don't have somebody to call, I'm here for you. It's not a problem. Yes, look at all this love you have here, Cindy. See? If you're buying something on Amazon, you can help Beth out by clicking one of her Amazon links. If you buy something on Amazon within 24 hours, Beth gets a small commission at no cost to you. Yes, thank you, Adam. I'm so appreciative of you mentioning that the other night, too. You're so kind. My daughter, Jane Marie, has been over here over a month helping me. She put her life on hold for me, and I'm so blessed. Yes, you are. Daughters are amazing, and so are moms. Did she have to go a long way, Cindy? Because I don't know where y'all live in proximity to each other. Did she have to travel a long way? I mean, I would do the very same thing for my mom. Maybe consider changing priority to Ground Advantage too. Most of my stuff goes Ground Advantage now, including jeans and jackets. Well, I thought about that, Crystal, but the other day I was shipping a pair of jeans and I looked at Ground Advantage and it was going to cost me over $12 to ship them, and I only charge $8.99. So I'm thinking, I don't know if that's going to work for me because I really seriously thought about it, but it has to do with where it's going and how much it weighs. I'm going to keep looking at it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep looking at it when I'm shipping because maybe it'll even its way out. Like maybe one will go for $11 or $12 and maybe the other will go for $6. You never know. But I know I've thought about that, let me tell you, because it's only a couple of extra days. Like, what's the big deal, right? I gotta go feed my mom. What? Gotta go feed my mom. Okay, speaking of daughters and moms, you've been in my prayer, Cindy, and will continue to be. This is so awesome. Look at this. She lives 5 hours away from you. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm so glad that you have someone there, Cindy. I'm so glad. And Jay Marie, if you're watching this later, thank you so much for taking care of our Cindy. We really appreciate it. Okay, the next thing is hyperlinks. Raise your hand if you use hyperlinks in the chat. Tell me if you use hyperlinks, or tell me if you don't know what the heck a hyperlink is. If not, I'm going to show you what a hyperlink is, and we're going to talk about how to make them. All right. Hyperlinks, I think, are very, very important. So let me share this first screen. And how do I do that? Because that's not going to do that. That's not going to. I want to show you my hyperlink. I don't know if I can click on my own hyperlink. Hopefully I can. Does anybody not know what a hyperlink is in your store? Because I think they're very important. No hyperlinks there. All right. So this is a top. All right. If you come down to, I don't know if it'll let me do my own hyperlink, but we'll see. So in my description, it says, click here to see more items from our store. Let me see if it works, if I can do it. Yep, it takes me right to my store. All right. You're in my store. All right, let me go back. Now, there is a place here somewhere, and I don't know where it is. Up here, it says see other items. All right. And that means that I sell. All right. If you do that, you don't see my store. You just see other items. You have to go all the way down, I think. Yeah. All right. Let's go back. There's also a place here that says visit store. But the problem is not everybody look how little that is, guys. Like, not everybody knows that's there. But if they do go down to the description, I've got it, I don't, it's not in bold, but it's pretty obvious. Go to other items in my store. So this is how I get bundle sales also, I think. All right, so now I'm going to have to show you how I do it. I'm not going to say it's easy because it's not, but I'm going to show you how I do it. And then maybe, and if you need any help, you can always message me and we can get on the screen. So let's just look at, these are my templates. I'm just going to go to men's t-shirts. All right, down here in the description, it says show all options. See more options. Show HTML code. All right, that's what my description looks like in HTML code. All right. Now, I'm going to put a link in the chat. This is I think this might be the page that I went to when I was first looking at hyperlinks. So I'm going to put this in the side chat. Okay, so that's the page that we're going to be looking at right now. It's all about hyperlinks. But if you go all the way down to add a hyperlink, I think that's what it is. If you want to add a hyperlink directly into your description, the open caret, a close caret, I'm going to call them carets, I don't know, that's less than, greater than, tells the system create hyperlink, and the HTML begins a command, and then you put this at the end, the command. All right, so the text will display between this and this. So it's open, can I just say open caret a, close caret, and then you would say go to my store, and then open caret / a, close caret to end the command. All right, that's the text. Now this, let me bring up this. I'm going to bring this over. This right here, this open caret a, href, that's where you put your store link right there. All right, your store link goes there, and then you put what you want it to say. And like I said, I will be glad. Probably what I would do if you want to do this, probably what I would do is copy and paste mine and send it to you, and then you would put that in there. So as you can, this right here just says I want normal text, I want to align it to the left, blah blah blah. Nothing big there, but here you can see a href equals, and that's the link to my store right there. My store is called Beth's Great Bargains. That's what I called it at the beginning. That's this, that's that right there. I put that, and then I put www.ebay.bestgreatbargains. All right, that's that. And then after that, I put a closed caret, and I put click here to see more items from our store. And then there's that closed caret / a. And then it starts going into something else, like, I don't know. But that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like when you're done. And all you have to do, I can send you that, and all you have to do is fill in your link and your whatever you want it to say. And then you can change the colors. Like I like purple. Purple's my jam, right? So that's what I use. And I really think it helps because I've always said eBay needs to have a button, a great big red button that says, hey, go to this person's store, but they don't. They have it up at the top, and it's all little bitty, and it's with other things, and that drives me nuts. That absolutely drives me nuts. Okay, my template is done. I have that in all of my templates, okay? And then I also saved it in a Word document in case I ever decide to create a listing on its own, but I never do. I always use my templates because everything's all filled out. So, did you feed your mom? Oh, she's still not, she's still gone. All right, so there it is right there. What do y'all think about that? I mean, I think getting bundle sales has really helped me. And I also noticed that a lot of my bundle sales come from repeat buyers because they're the ones that get these newsletters and the buyer group coupons, and they're the ones that read that. And I don't put it on my business card because I don't have room on my business card to put we combine shipping. How many of you combine shipping? Anybody in here combine shipping? Or not combine shipping? Like, why not? Why or why not? I guess I want to know what the positives and negatives are because, I just have that set up and it's always, I mean, I don't want to say I've always done it. People like probably before 2 years ago, people would say, well, you combine shipping. And I'm like, huh, okay, well, how am I going to do that? And then I decided on a rule, right? And I've stuck by that. $3.50. I don't know. That's just I feel like if you get $3.50 back, you're going to be happy. Now, this is also my rule. If you buy a pair of jeans from me, it's $8.99 shipping. And if you buy a top from me, it's $6.99 shipping. I only refund $3.50 for the top. So in other words, they pay the shipping on the heaviest item first, regardless if they bought the top first at 2:00 and they bought the jeans at 2:01. I charge them from the $8.99 and I take $3.50 off of the first class. Never, ever have I ever had a person say, you gypped me. I bought the top first. I should get $4 and whatever back for the jeans. Nobody's ever complained. So I don't know. Okay, so hey, Joanna's here. Hey. Okay, so Ciro is a reseller since 2018 on eBay and Posh. Woohoo! I started in 2017, so we started almost around the same time. That's awesome. I haven't thought of to add a hyperlink. That's a great idea. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? You combine shipping, okay? Anissa combine shipping. Do you have a specific amount, Anissa, or do you? How do you do it? Like some people combine and they charge just flat out whatever it's shipped for. I don't. I want to have a little bit extra buffer because, as you know, eBay takes fees out of shipping, and every once in a while I'll go over on something. Like it says $8.99 and it might cost me $9.94 to ship it, but then there's been so many items that I've shipped for less, so I'm more than breaking even. I'm making a profit on it. How are you tonight, Joanna? How are you? What are you up to? I had a few bundle sales on eBay. I usually get more bundle sales on Poshmark. Yeah, I don't get as many bundle sales on Poshmark. And I'm going to be talking about blocking in a minute. I've blocked a couple of people on Poshmark because they're the same people and they put like 20 items in their bundle. They never make me an offer. And I can't go over and make sure that I have every single item. And so I can't make them an offer. And it's just kind of a waste. It's waste of space. Like, it's just like, there's just like, bundle. And I'm like, ugh. So I've blocked them because I don't know what they do, why they're doing it, putting stuff in a bundle they never want to buy. Maggie combined shipping. Awesome. Joanna, great. Just tested my grandma's vintage Presto pressure canner. It worked. Oh, that's awesome. Are you going to sell it or are you going to use it? Is it one that you bought for yourself or are you going to sell it? Adam, I used to know how to do the hyperlinks. Have you tried using this Control K shortcut? Never try that, Adam. You can try it. My suggestion is to do it on a template. And that way, if you mess up, you can always just delete it. And then you don't have any problems, for you. Okay, I kind of thought so because I knew that you did canning and stuff like that. That's awesome. Did you buy it on eBay? So anyway, I hope that was helpful, guys, because that's something I don't hear people talking about. And I really think it's important. You know, I've been using it for maybe a year and a half. So I don't know. All right, now with your permission, I'm going. Oh, it was your grandma's. Oh, that's even better. That's awesome. I'm so glad it still works for you. So, if with your permission, I'm going to rant for a moment. It's my channel. I can rant. If y'all were in my live stream Wednesday or Thursday, the lady bought a Ron John hoodie for me. She offered me $15. I took it. She paid. An hour later, I'm trying to make this short. An hour later, she asked to cancel. I canceled it, but I didn't relist it because I put it back in the queue. And it would take probably 2 days for it to be relisted again. At midnight that night, she said, when are you going to, and I already told her it was back in the queue. She goes, when are you going to relist it? I really want it. I really want it. Next day, I relisted it for her. I told her I don't usually do that, but I knew she wanted to buy it. And what she did was she came in and offered me $10 for it. Now, she'd already paid $15 plus shipping. It was $21.99. Now she's decided, no, I'm going to offer $10. Did she plan this when she canceled or her son canceled? Doesn't matter. Then I was telling you guys about 10 minutes later, well, I countered at 15. I said, we already agreed on 15. I'd like to keep it this way. Then she countered back at 12. I countered back at 15. I stood strong, because my auto accept on that one would have been $13.99, guys. All right. So a little while later, somebody else, about 10 minutes later, offered me $12.50. And I was telling you guys, I thought it might be her on another account, but I couldn't prove it. And so I countered back at 15 because I just had this sneaky suspicion, it was her. Well, lo and behold, that night, she bought it under the original name. She bought it. She paid for it. When I was shipping it the next day, it's very obvious she's the same person because the second eBay name is basically her first initial and her last name. Because when I went to ship it, I looked at her name. And it's a very unusual name. It starts with a V. Okay. It's probably German. I don't know. It's a foreign name, but it's not a name you see very often. So I was mad. And I decided to block her. And I know some of you will not agree with me. But she was being dishonest. She was trying to play games with me. I don't have time for it. God knows down the line what's going to happen on another item. She's not honest, and we're not a good fit. And I don't want to sell to people like that. I don't try to trick people. I don't try to trick buyers. She's trying to trick me. I'm trying to protect you guys. I'm trying to protect my other eBay sellers because somebody's got to stop these people. All right. And the only way we're going to stop these people is by giving them a consequence. All right. Because eBay's not going to stop them because what she did is not a federal offense. Like they're not going to take her account down because she offered me less. Right. I feel like we have to take responsibility and give these people a consequence so that the next time she tries to buy from me, and this has happened before, and she can't buy from me, she's going to look and say, well, what did I buy from this person? And maybe, just maybe, she'll think about, oh, yeah, that's that hoodie that I paid $15 for plus shipping. And then I canceled. And then I went back and I tried to trick this up. Maybe, I don't know. Because I've had buyers come back and say, I can't buy from you. I'm blocked. And I say, okay. Thinking that maybe they'll go back and they'll figure out what the heck did I do to either offend the seller or that wasn't honest. And I really feel like we have to do that. And, because I don't have time for these games anymore. I just don't. So hope you guys are with me on that. Thank you for letting me vent. And she's blocked. And let me go down and make sure I haven't. I think people are scared to alter their HTML. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you just do it on a template, kind of as practice, I had to have somebody sit with me when I did it. And it's scary. It is. But if you're just doing it on a template for practice and then you can go in and change it until you got it right. But it is scary. I mean, I don't know HTML. It's totally foreign to me. And honestly, when I was doing it, it was coming out funky. Like it was coming out in the middle, and then it was coming out on the right. And I had to just really figure that out by looking at the other things in my template on what the code was. It is scary. Hey, Mike, do you use hyperlinks? How are you tonight? V for ridiculous. I don't blame you. I've had blocked her too. Okay, thank you, Maggie. I feel vindicated. Ridiculous what she did. Okay, well, I feel, I just, something else is going to happen. Okay, Mike blocked somebody today. What do you mind me asking, Mike, what did this person do? Like, if it's going to take me extra time to figure it out, I don't want to take extra time to figure out, is this the person that did this to me last time? Like, just be honest. Like, if she would have said my son accidentally canceled, and then she canceled and she offered me less, I might have gone up to my $13.99. Maybe she didn't realize, maybe she thought, well, I don't really want it for $15. I want it for $12. And then I would have counted for my $13.99, and maybe she would have, but she lied to me. She told me her son canceled it. No time for these BS games. Just go away, buy from somebody else. Yeah. You're fluent in HTML. Boy, you shouldn't have said that, Crystal. Now you're going to have people knocking at your door. Well, good for you. You can do all kinds of fun stuff, can't you? I need to probably learn about that more, because on my blog that I have for my podcast, I probably need to know a little bit more HTML. Look at all these people telling you, hi, Mike. Maggie, you block people all the time. You don't seem like the blocking type. Jay Marie is here. Hey, how are you? I want to thank you, Jay Marie, for driving 5 hours and staying with your mom and taking good care of her. You are an awesome daughter, and we all agree, don't we? Jay Marie, I'm so proud of you for, well, I don't have to be proud of you because you would do it anyway, whether I'm proud of you or not, but it's so good to have you here. Carol's here. You finally made a live, Carol. Thank you for commenting on my last video. And okay, it's not near the end. I haven't started shipping yet, but what did you talk to me about, Carol? And I was going to tell you something else about what you told me, and now I can't remember what you said. Look at Carol. Carol's here. Mike the Crazy Card, the Norman Rockwell print guy. Long story. It sold months ago. He isn't harassing me anymore now. Nope. Yeah, you will. Mm-hmm. Well, guys, we got to get to shipping here. What happened to my eBay? What happened to my eBay store? It's gone. So sales have been so-so this weekend. I mean, I would have liked. I'm only at 82.35, but it's okay for today. 82.35. I'll hit 100 today. I always make sales at night, so I don't know why people just decide they want to buy at night. I don't know why, but I guarantee you I'll make some. So Christmas sweaters. Christmas sweaters are selling in August, guys. They sell all year round. I was hearing somebody the other day go, well, it might be time to start listing sweaters. And I'm like, my sweaters are listed all year round. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have shown you that. I'm showing you the person's address. That's not what I meant to do. This is the Christmas sweater, and it is an unbranded sweater. Okay, come on. But look at that pattern, all right? Let me just remove it, and then I can tell you how much I sold it for, because I don't know how much I sold it for. Let me see here. So I sold it for $21.99 plus $6.99 shipping, whatever that is. I'm not going back to that page. So $21.99, unbranded Christmas sweater in August. I will take it. This person is Linda in Ohio. Thank you, Linda. Oh, I sold, and you'll see them. Are they here? No. I sold 2 pairs of Palazzo pants this weekend, which I never sell Palazzo pants. And yesterday, I think it was, no, not yesterday, Friday, I sold 2 bathing suits. I only have like 3 bathing suits or 4 bathing suits in my entire 3,400 items. That was kind of weird. I sold the Ralph Lauren vintage bathing suit for the second time. Let's hope it fits this time. And then I sold a La Bella or something like that bathing suit. And I only have like 3 or 4. They sold 2 of them in one day. That was kind of weird, huh? So this is 10 ounces. Boy, this shirt is hot. It's pretty. It's pretty. It was on my haul, but it's a twofer, so it's hot. I'm going to go read the chat in just a second. Barry's here. Barry, I'm going to play the birthday song for you in just a second. I almost called you today, but I was in a really bad mood, and I didn't want to put that on you, so I didn't call you because I had to drive to see my parents, and it was rough. Today was rough, very emotional. And okay, is the label going to come up? It's going to come up on this screen. Thanks. What did you do for your birthday, Barry? While that is printing, let me go back up. All right. Hi, Santa. If I got a lowball offer, I check the feedback that buyer has left for other sellers. If they leave negatives or have too many comments mentioning problems with transaction, I block. Okay, well, I went and looked at this person's feedback from sellers, and it was all good. Ooh, I think I either... Ooh, a cha-ching. That was good. Got a cha-ching. All right, but I did go look at her feedback on the one. Yeah. Did you just sell some capris just now? Okay, let's play the happy birthday song for Barry, because who knows how long he's going to stay in here. Happy belated birthday, Barry. Had a wonderful birthday, Barry. I was going to play it for you last week, but you didn't come to my show, which is okay. So Rita, did you just sell some capris just now? Wow. Okay, I'll play something for you in just a second if you did. Was it about the Poshmark blank sales page glitch? No, but I'm glad you told me you were getting it, because I was it's still doing it. But no, it wasn't that. It was something else you said. I don't know what it was. I think I should have replied. The birthday boy is here. He's old. He's old. Look at all these happy birthdays. Breakfast with family. Not feedback from sellers. Feedback they have left for sellers. Oh. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Maybe I should have looked at that. I don't know if I did. I don't think I did that. Enjoy. I only have my sister left, and she isn't talking to me. I don't know what that's like. My brother's talking to me, but I do have close family members that are not playing nice right now. You're very welcome, Barry. Very welcome. So, you just made a sale. All right, well, this is for Rita. Congratulations, Rita. I got to put this back up. I always forget. Congratulations, Rita. Maybe that new Juju song that I made worked. Um, you're very welcome. All right. This was a close call. I was afraid that this was one that was stolen, but it was not stolen. It was not part of the stolen inventory. So for $20.98, it was listed in uh, December, and I couldn't find it, and it just was in the wrong tub. So it's a JM collection embroidered studded top, very cute. And I think what happened was it was in a box behind the box it was supposed to be in, and I think I overshot the box. And sorry, it's still up there. I'm trying to get my mouse to take it off, and it's not helping. I wonder if I just click that. Yeah. All right, my mouse is not cooperating. I'm glad I have a touch screen. So, oh, cha-ching. I love that sound. Love that sound. Hasn't cha-chinged enough today. This goes to Donna. Donna lives in Ohio. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, a lot of people saying hi. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I'm now up to, I think, 907 subscribers. I had quite a few subscribers this week added. Somebody's sharing my channel. I'm glad. Landshark Picker's not here. He was telling me he liked my thumbnail the other day. I've been trying to work on my thumbnail. I don't know if thumbnails really do it, but, you know. I'm using AI on my other channel, my OCD channel, and it's not really helping. Of course, I don't have much content up there yet, but I mean, the podcast doesn't launch for, what, one more month? But so far, it hasn't really brought any subscribers. I do have like a little intro video, but I don't know. I have a feeling this podcast thing is going to be really tough. But I was really excited because I have my first guest interview scheduled. It's with a lady that was on the reality show, the OCD Project. And she and I became Facebook friends like 13 years ago. And so she's offered to come on my show, and we met the other night. We hit it off really well. So we've already got several shows planned on my podcast. I'm excited about that. But stealing all the cha-chings I see. He helped me get to 1,000 subs. Oh, Landshark did? Well, he keeps telling me he wants me to do it. He wants to do a show with me, but you know, I really wanted to get them organically, because what happens is you get all these subscribers and then they just leave because they don't really want to be there. So I'm really trying to get them organically. Okay, Old Navy Rockstar, so my favorite jeans, sold for $18.39. They were listed way back in April of 2022, so they did go pretty cheap. Right there. My favorite jeans. I just bought a pair of jeans the other day for my trip. Haven't gotten them yet, but hoping they are what I want. And then I can't find any more like in my size on eBay. But one other person has them, but the listing is a little shady. She offered me $9 and something for them, and the listing is a little on the shady side. So I decided not to buy that pair. But oh boy, we're pushing a pound here on these. Yes, me too. When was that, Beth? Stolen inventory. Yeah, if you want to know about my stolen inventory, just go to Thursday's show and I start talking about it like 20 minutes in, I don't want to bore the people who were here. And yes, I had some items stolen. 5 sweaters that I know of, 2 probably, 2 other things probably, and God knows what else. And I don't know how to figure it out because I can't take inventory on 3,400 items. I just can't do it. I inventory 4 boxes a day, and that's only like 14 items. Like, there's no way I can go and inventory my whole freaking store to find out what they took. So I'm just, you know, you shouldn't have to go out when you make a sale. You shouldn't have to go into your inventory room and be stressed out that you're not going to find it there. It's really affected me because I go out there. It was like that top. I didn't find that top and I immediately just freaked out. I'm like, oh my God, another one. And then I thought, no, look in the box behind it. You probably just threw it in the, you know, overthrew it. It's going to be fine. And sure enough, it was there. But you shouldn't have to hold your breath every time you go to pull inventory. It's just, it's ridiculous. What's taking so long? Come on. Night, I'll have to, I'm trying to get that on there. It's not letting me show Adam's. What's the deal here? Early. If you haven't seen my live stream from yesterday, please check it out. I'm going to try and get some sleep. See you all next week. Bye, Adam. All right. Next one. This is a Cato pair of Palazzo pants. Like I said, I don't get many Palazzo pants. These sold for a whopping $19.99. They were listed last month. So why are they so cheap? They didn't use a coupon. Not sure why they got them so cheap. Probably maybe an offer. So they're pretty. So I take half of $24.99, which is $12.49. So they made me an offer, and it obviously accepted, which is fine. They're pretty though. So I paid $1 for them, so I can deal with that. I'm really, guys, if you don't get your inventory cheap, you can't do all these funky things. You know, you can't maneuver around and take offers and offer coupons. And so anytime you can find, and I think what I'm going to do is there's a Value Village that just opened up by my house like a year ago, which it's like I could walk to it, and I've never been because of my honey hole, you know. But I thought maybe I should go get some bathing suits at half price, like on Labor Day, they have half price day. Maybe I should get some bathing suits. Maybe I'm pretty good at listing bathing suits now. I didn't used to be. Obviously, I am listing them correctly now, and for 2 of them to sell in one day. This goes to Jennifer in Missouri. Kind of high for Missouri, but it was almost a pound. $6.22. Okay. Guys, we have 13 people here. Please make sure you've hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you're watching later, hi, welcome. I try to be here every Sunday night. I wasn't going to do a show tonight because I didn't have a topic. And like I said, it's been a very stressful day. But I thought, well, then when I found a topic, I was like, okay. Because I didn't have that many sales. So I was like, I got to talk about something before I ship. Like, I only think I have like 10 maybe. I don't know. I got to find out what that cha-ching is about. So when I can't show y'all the screen, but when I pull my items to ship, I pull them up by buyer name, and that way I can tell if I have bundle sales. And And that way I make sure I don't miss them. Yeah, it looks like I sold something that I don't have pulled. A Worthington top that was listed last August. So that just must have just sold. All right, Torrid. I think this is Poshmark. Yeah, this is Poshmark. Torrid has not been selling as much for me lately. I don't know if y'all sell Torrid. Let me know. It's kind of slowing down for me, and it's a shame because I'm picking up a lot of Torrid right now. It's this sold for $15, and maybe oh, that's Maurice's. Beth, pull up the right freaking one. I made like 4 Poshmark sales this weekend. And I put swing top on this. I don't know if it's probably not a swing top, but that's what I put. Swing top, cami, animal print. It's cute. It's been listed since June. So, but Torrid just seems to be slowing down. Like I used to sell it all the time. And so I've been picking it up. Maybe it will, pick back up. Because Maurice's picked back up. Like I wasn't selling much Maurice's. Crystal, I noticed you got a Maurice's in your haul. Maurice's stopped selling for me. So I quit picking it up as much. And now it's like, I always sell Maurice's. So I don't know. Guys, there's no rhyme or reason. There really isn't. Probably starting in September, I am not going to have my 30% off anymore. I'm going to have 10% off and 50% off, and that's it. 10% off, and then when it's listed 2 years, 50% off, because sales are starting to really pick up. And this goes to Sharian in Arkansas. I want to try to get as much as I can for my items, and now that the sales are starting to pick up, I'm thinking about, not having that middle 30%. I don't know. I dropped it. I got so much stuff everywhere. I don't know what to. People right now are buying back to school stuff, and they can still make me an offer, but they can make me an offer on something that's 10% off instead of 30% off. That's how I feel. I don't know where I'm going to put these things. Oh, well, I just saw your message. Don't keep us in just cha-ching suspense. And, I already told you that it was that Worthington. May have sold something else. Hold on, let me see. Got some people that haven't paid. Oh, it's the same lady. Some lady bought some silver jeans from me. She still hasn't paid. That was yesterday, though. It was just a Worthington top, and it's been sitting there for months and months. Okay, this is also Poshmark. God, I got so many windows. Come on. Poshmark. Yeah, Carol, if you're still here, my sales are still not coming up. Like I got to try like 3 times. Nobody else is having that problem that Carol and I are having, pulling your Poshmark sales up. Oh, I do have news. I took 300 listings off my Poshmark Closet yesterday, or day before yesterday. 300. I did them. You have to do them one by one. And I had them coded, which was lucky. I had them coded. Anything that was listed in 2021 is out of my Poshmark Closet. I want to kind of consolidate my Poshmark Closet to things that are more, that have been listed newer. All right, this is Maurice's. Sold for $15. That seems to be what I sell for on Poshmark majority. I think my bot's doing that. My bot's sending these out. And this is cute. This is recent because I recognize this top. Yeah, it was listed in July. So let's look at this. This is cute. It was probably on one of my hauls. So what I liked about it was the buttons at the top. It was a tunic sweater is what I put, deco buttons. I really liked that. So yeah. Let's see. I apologize for the lag, guys, but this computer, it just doesn't switch windows very quickly, and I don't know what that's about. It's like, and I bought it because it was supposed to be super fast, and it's just so slow. It doesn't switch windows fast. This goes to Karen and somewhere. Like, still waiting for it to bring it up. In Ohio, Karen. Thanks, Karen. The other thing I don't like about Poshmark is, like, I went into my email and it said that I had a message from somebody on Poshmark. And then when I click it, there's no message. Like, I don't know how to get to my messages. I know how to get to my comments, but I don't know how to get to my messages. So maybe somebody's upset with me or not happy with me about an item they received or something. I can't get to it. I don't know what it is. I don't know where you see your messages. Maybe I need to figure that out. Did I mark that as shipped? Yeah. There was one last week I didn't mark as shipped on Poshmark, and it kept saying, ship the item, ship the item. And I'm like, I know I shipped the item on my live stream, so I had to go back to my live stream and make sure I shipped it. Torrid is still selling for me, but just like everything else, people are wanting lower prices. Yep. It's only going to get worse as the economy gets worse. I've got to get my thermal set up, opened it, and never touched it again. Yeah, I love my thermal. Well, I don't love my thermal, but I mean, I would never go back to my HP inkjet or whatever it's called. Hey, Miss Nis, didn't see you in here. Not getting sales on Posh. Can't you bought the listings in bulk for you? I don't know about that, but it ends and relists them after 30 days, the stale listings. I don't know if I could delist them. I don't know about that. I don't think so. Your Posh is fine. That's awesome. Yeah, it's on a Lenovo. Yeah, and it's a 32 gigabyte, and I haven't been happy with it, but there's nothing I can do about it. I got it, so you know. I think it's just that I always have so many windows open, and I don't know. All right, Avenue. I'm looking for Avenue. Oh, this is another Poshmark. Okay. Like, my Poshmark sales, just like right now, I can't, like, you can see this. Like, I can't see my sales. There's nothing there. Sometimes I have to hit refresh 2 or 3 times. There's just nothing there. There it is. Okay. So what did I say this was? Avenue. Okay. $15. See how slow that is? Like, to me, that's very slow. It's like I'm constantly. So this is another, called it a swing top. It was listed in May. Cute, huh? Very cute. Crystal had some really good keywords, guys. If you go over to her video, not only did she show you a haul, but she gave you keywords. And there were a couple of keywords that, well, boucle is one that I can't remember what the heck it means, Crystal. I'll have to look that up again. I need to use that more. I know there's some of the keywords that you mentioned that I knew about and I used to use, and then I quit using them, and I need to use them. For some reason, I just quit using them. And I feel like I should use the word cardigan more often. This goes to Heather in California, by the way. I think I need to use the word cardigan more, because cardigan didn't have to have buttons, right? And so, and Maggie, if you're still here, that Carol Little that I asked you if it was vintage, yes, it did have a lot number. And I listed it as vintage. So. I feel like I have a lot more things in my store that are vintage that I don't write vintage. I don't know if it matters. I don't know. But what I don't know is, like, when you say, Crystal, 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s. Like, I don't know that kind of thing. I only know what I wore. Oh, this is in the tub, but it's not for sale. I mean, it didn't sell. I found this. It says R27 in the straight leg section, which should say SL something. So this was obviously misfiled. Why? I don't know. The R's were near the straight leg, and obviously it fell in the wrong bag. So I brought it in here to figure out if it's still listed. I could have sold it and had to refund somebody. I don't know. But so let's see if my sales come up. Nope, they don't come up. Okay, I refreshed. Still don't come up. Refresh again. There they are. See? You just never know. Okay, this one right here, pair of Chico's jeans, sold for $16. They were listed in July. Straight leg, 10 petite. Can't find my mouse again, sorry. I don't know. And I would say it was my internet or my Wi-Fi, but even when I'm on like Word and I'm switching windows between files and Word and Excel and stuff like that, it's still, there's still a lag. Like, it's not as fast as my HP. And my HP is not 32 GB, and I don't know. And I'm only using the HP for my office now. So this goes to Diana, Nebraska. Omaha. Oops, I put, oh well. She's just going to have to lump it. I wrote in black marker instead of red. It's okay. I am doing the new promoted listings where you just click the box to use dynamic ad rate, and I was shocked to see that they were charging me 19% on my blouses. Is that Poshmark? I don't know anything about that. Crystal, do you have anything to add to that? Have you checked your internet speed? My Lenovo works great. No issues. Yeah, well, I mean, my internet is fine, I guess. I mean, other than my Rolo, but everything else that's hooked up to it is fine. And we have had some internet issues the last few days, but this has been going on since I got it. But like I said, it's even when I'm doing Word, you know, or I'm downloading podcasts into my editor, or, you know, things like that that don't involve internet, it's still slow. So I don't know. I don't know what I got myself into. Maybe I just got a dud. I don't know. Okay, I gotta quit picking that up now. That's not, nobody bought that. Have you tried pulling it up in a different browser? Yeah. And like I said, it happens in all browsers. I do a lot of my Poshmark work on Microsoft Edge because I find that my Google Chrome, when I try to post something on Poshmark, like cross list of Poshmark, sometimes it'll say cannot list. You know, it stalls. So I cross list using my Microsoft Edge. Nubby knit fabric. Yeah, I don't know. I probably have some of that. Looks like little doorknobs everywhere. Is that what boucle is? You just sold a top? Yay. Well, congratulations. We're not doing that. We just did that. Crystal, she just saw the top. Yay. I'm too organized. What did I say that makes you think I'm organized? Christy? Expand on that. I would guess a decade depending on the style, unless I can date it by tags and numbers, then I will be specific. See, I don't know the styles. I use Chrome and Edge. Edge for Poshmark and Chrome for eBay, and I use Edge for my our TV. I can get Xfinity. That's our TV cable, whatever. That's why I watch TV on. Oh, eBay. Interesting. I've never tried that. Let me go back up there to Carol. I'm doing the new promoted listings where you just click the box, use the dynamic. You may be doing pay per click, Carol. Be careful of that. Under promoted listing standard. Okay, well, let's go take a look at that. Okay, promoted listing standard. All right, let me just show you. What does she say it's called? I see simple, bulk, and automated. And I've done all. Right now I'm doing an automated, where you can create a campaign and then you can go down and you can set your ad cap for, like, let's just say you don't want to go over 7%, okay, ever. And then let's just say you want to do 1% over trending. That's what I do. Okay. I do the automated. Can do the bulk. I've done the bulk. That was the one I did the most, was bulk. We don't have anything that can be promoted right now because it's all promoted, but you would click all the ones you want promoted, you continue, and then you tell it everything is under this amount. The simple, I don't think I've ever done the simple, because that's, again, you have to pick the categories and all that. And I don't, here we go. Recommended, stay competitive with an updated ad rate that automatically adjusts to eBay's daily suggestion. Okay, there you go, guys. Don't do this. Probably. Unless, I don't know, what was the brand of blouse that was, Carol? Because Alfred Dunner was trending at 16% a few months ago. And I just refused to pay 16%. So it was whatever the brand was. it was, don't do that. I wouldn't do that. If it were me, I would do the bulk one. I can't do it right now because all of mine are being promoted, but you would click whichever categories you wanted. I always click all, click continue and say, I want, 2% on everything, or I want 1% above trending, and that's what it shows you. Or you can do the automated, which I don't really see what the difference is with automated and bulk. I mean, you can still set your cap. I mean, or you can set your fixed rate. I'm not really sure, other than you don't have to click the categories, but I mean, that takes 1 second. I really don't see what this automated is saving me time on. When the eBay rep told me about it, I just said, look, you can tell me about it in one sentence. That's all I had time for. I was just like, I can't talk about this. Just tell me what you want to say and then get off the freaking phone. Okay, this sold for $20.98. It's been listed since January. Oh no, I'm wrong. Sorry. $24.99. It's been listed since May. It is a Wrangler Rancher. This is cute. All my sleeveless tops now are not going on sale for more than 10% off unless they've been listed for 2 years, because they can be worn in the warm weather, and it's always warm somewhere. So that's my new rule. They have to be listed for 2 years before they get marked down 30%. So, did she ever write me and tell me why she thinks I'm organized? Okay, yes. I don't use dynamic ad rates, way too high. I promote, but at a flat rate across the board. There you go. Got a lot more sales using it, but wow, the rates are ridiculous. Yeah, but you have to decide, are you making more money, Carol, and it's paying for itself, plus you're making more money, or not? And you can do that by looking at your bank account as well. So, well, you are, and I'm just not at the moment because my issues if I ever get a sale at the moment. Okay, she thinks I'm organized. I'm organized in my head, but I'm not organized physically. Does that make sense? eBay has it listed as recommended. Of course they do. Of course they do. Edge slows the computer down. You have to go into Task Manager and close out Edge each time you use it. I found it doesn't close all the way. Yeah. Well, I use Edge a lot. Whenever I'm listing, I'm using Edge. Do I have it open now? I don't have it open now at all. Look above. What does she mean, look above? Man, y'all are talking a lot. I'm obviously not. Oh yeah, I'm probably about the promoted listings. Dynamic rates have been really high, and the last 2 campaigns I've done, I can no longer view the details to preview the rates. Really? That's not good. I've never used dynamic that I know of, but I change my promoted listings every day, and I turn them off for 45 minutes, and then I put them back on because trending rates change every day, right? So I turn them off around 3 o'clock and let them, everything clear out, and then I restart them. Now, what's that guy's name? John on Scott's channel. He said he changes his promoted listings twice a day. I ain't got time for that. I don't do it I mean, I try to do it every day, but sometimes I forget. And then I just set a timer in for 45 minutes, and then I start them over. And I think they get stale too, just like everything else. But mainly reason is because the trending rates change every day, depending on who's buying what. And then, are the trending rates really real? Like, are they, like, how do we know they're telling us the truth? I don't know. I mean, you want to trust them, right? But they're trying to make money. Dynamic ad rate, yeah. See, like right now I'm using Google Chrome and it's just taking forever for this label to come up. But that's okay. We talked about this in Mastermind. People were promoting at dynamic rate and making more sales but paying higher fees. Those that were promoting at lower rates had less sales. Okay, so were they making the money, like they were paying higher fees, but were they making more money? See, that's what it all comes down to. You know, I mean, there was a time when I was doing 16.5% from other listings across the board. Okay. And I was making sales, but I wasn't paying $1 for my items. That was before I even found my honey hole. And yeah, I was making sales. But I don't know if I don't know. I go by my bank account. How much money am I putting in the bank every month? That helps me a lot. Just looking at my bank account. My sales are really good, but eBay is taking it very, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, as long as you're making money, our percentages end up being the same. That's kind of what selling cost percentages were the same. Okay. Yeah. Beth, it's a jab against me. I'm not organized right now and I need to be. Just do it, Christy. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I use Edge. Chrome slows down my computer. See, everybody's different. Everybody's different. Edge is better for me, but I just stick with Chrome because I got a lot of other things on Chrome. A lot of my bookmarks are on Chrome, and Edge runs in the background even when you are not using it. Close it out, and then the computer runs better. Yeah, I'll go to my task manager and see if it's on. I don't want to bore y'all with that right now, but I think the dynamic rate is the trending rate. It just adjusts automatically. I don't know what dynamic rate is. I've never heard that term before. This sold for $20.98. It was listed in January. This isn't Alfred Dunner. I paid $1.75 for it. If I could keep going to this dollar sale, I will have a really good business this year. But this is cute, and you know, it was only a size petite medium. I don't typically pick up petite mediums, but something told me to pick it up. Christy, the only advice I can give you, hon, is to write down somewhere what you need to do that tomorrow. And as you do them, check them off your list and do them in priority order. And whatever doesn't get done, bump it to the next day and add it to what you were going to do the next day. And do it that way. And if you have something tangible to look at, and it's not meant to make you feel bad, it's just meant to make you in your head accountable. Sometimes when we have to get up in the morning and we have to think about what are we going to have for dinner? What am I going to do after I get home from work? The thinking is part of the problem. It's part of what gets us stuck. If we don't have to think, then that's a lot of time right there. Like that's why I have my menu, and when I get up in the morning, I look and it says, we are having spaghetti. And I know I need to go get the stuff out of the freezer. You know, I know, and I don't have to think. And if it says I have to photograph items, I don't have to think. I just go do it. You're your own boss. So you have to tell yourself what to do. And fire yourself if you don't do a good job, and reward yourself if you do a good job. And if I get these 3 things done today, then I get this, you know. Reward yourself because you're worth it. Dynamic is new. Okay, well, yeah, that's good because I've never heard of it before. So right now I thought I hit print label, but it's not coming up. So I don't know where the label is. Where is it? Not coming up. It's a mystery. Y'all, if y'all can pray for my wife, I'd really appreciate it. She's not feeling well. She's got to go see a doctor tomorrow. I'm a little scared. Come on. Dynamic is new. Can't believe I haven't had a rep call me and tell me that yet because um, I always seem to get on the list. They call me anytime they roll out a new. Did they do that to you guys? It scares me when it says eBay is calling me. I'm like, okay, what did I do? And they always call me when there's some kind of a new. Dude, Beth, I got so much inventory. It's like I don't know where to start. Okay, well, maybe you and I need to talk a little bit, Christy, or maybe you need to talk to Esme because I know you have a lot of hard goods. You probably need to talk to somebody and let's get you organized. I don't mind helping you at all. I can't help you tonight, but I don't mind. Okay, this is the second Danskin now that's sold this week, and I don't normally pick this up. It was listed in July. It sold for $22.39, and I don't normally pick this up because it doesn't sell. Do y'all sell Danskin now? Like I don't know. Um, I don't really have that many of them in my store because I didn't think they were that great of sellers. Let me know if you sell Danskin now. And then there's just a tank top. It was a 3X, which is why I got it. And it sat a long time. Racerback. I thought Danskin now was like the cheap, like, I don't know if I'm going to say outlet, or it's kind of like Ann Taylor Loft is the cheaper Ann Taylor. Do I need to be picking that up more? I mean, I see it a lot, but I don't pick it up. I think I just picked that one up because it was 3X and a racerback. All right, where are you at now? My Aries is high right now, so spontaneous. I don't know anything about that zodiac stuff. Sorry to hear that. Thank you, Rita. We really could, and you and I are due a phone call, so maybe I'll have some answers when I talk to you. She really needs to get in to see somebody. I worry about everybody. I was worried about my dad today. Like, to me, he was just very unsteady on his feet, and I was just like, just worry about everybody. It's Walmart, okay? Well, so is Faded Glory, and I sold like 3 or 4 Faded Glory tank tops last week for in the 20s. Like, I just can't understand why this Faded Glory is selling so well for me. And you can see it on my sales video. I think I had 3 of them on my sales video. I just couldn't believe. I'm sorry about my dog, guys. There's a raccoon out there. She just will not be quiet. This went to Amanda in Indiana. Memphis, Indiana. Didn't even know there was a Memphis, Indiana. I was born in Indiana. I am having such a hard time motivating myself to work lately. I'm going with my sister on a 7-day Caribbean cruise on the 18th. I just want to play and pack. My brain is on vacation mode. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and I told my mother today, I said, next year, I think I'm just going to go on a cruise. Even if I have to go by myself for 5 days, just sit on the deck and read a book. I didn't have to go on any excursions except swimming with the dolphins. I want to swim with the dolphins, but she goes, oh, I'll go with you. And I said, well, what about Dad? She goes, oh, he can stay here by himself. He's fine. I'm like, no. Okay, here's the second pair of Palazzo pants. I got to get down there because my... I got to go to my sales on Poshmark again. Danskin is Walmart. Okay. Well, it sells. I have to head off to bed. Night, Maggie. Yeah, I didn't expect to be on this long. They don't sell Faded Glory a lot at the stores now. Oh, really? Maybe it's Target. I don't know. I almost bought Faded Glory, but it was too stained. I'll cruise with you. Well, the port is going to be Galveston, Maggie, because I can drive to the port. But yes, I'd love for you to come. Walmart stuff always sells for me. See? All right, let's see what this is. Got 15 people here. Hopefully you're gonna put a thumbs up. I can't see the thumbs up. Okay, so here we go again. No sales. Try again. All right, these are Rouge Palazzo pants. They sell for $15, and they are bright red. Do y'all sell Rouge? Like, I don't pick up this brand. They're real crinkly. Look at that. Yeah. They were listed in June, so they didn't last very long. I don't pick up many of those pants. I don't see them. Before I leave the store, I usually go down the pant aisle and kind of check for them, but I don't see them very much. I love them. Thanks so much for hanging with me, guys. I think I just have one more. Somebody else needs to make a sale before I go. One more sale. One more sale. I just need one more sale. This goes to Karen, Karin, in Minnesota. Minnesota. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I probably am going to upload a podcast or something. I don't know. After this. All right, mark is shipped. All right, this last one is Bandolino. I love wearing Bandolino. This sold for a whopping $16.99. It's been listed since 2021. So I took a really low ball offer on these, but they're not my size, and I wanted to get them out of my store. They're just, but they're very, very comfortable. But I probably wouldn't buy them now at that size, but I did back then. So they're gone. This goes to Wendy in Myrtle Beach. Woohoo! Okay, so coming up is my, okay, so right now I have to look at my shipping, make sure I should go into, so priority is $8.82 and flat rate envelope is $7.60. So it's going to go in a rounded flat rate envelope. I have to look at that now, guys, because I was sending them in a flat rate envelope when I shouldn't be. So this week, I'm going to do a private working hangout. Coming up soon, I'm going to do a pick my wardrobe because I need a wardrobe for my trip. So look for that. It will be, my private hangout will be either Wednesday or Thursday, and it'll be in the morning, probably. Christy, you probably will be at work. But hey, check in when you're done. Maybe we'll still be hanging out. I'm not on my schedule right now till noon because I'm trying to get all these, as many drafts done as I can for my trip. So 760. If you're not on the list for private working hangout, especially if you're watching later, please message me on my email, all my contacts below. Let me know you want to be on the list, and I will send you a link. So it'll be either Wednesday or Thursday, Christy, in the morning probably. You're on the list, so you'll get a link. And I understand if you can't come in, but I don't want to take you off the list because what if I have one in the afternoon and you can make it, right? I hope that prints because I already got off the page. It is. All right, so this Worthington top was listed in August of last year. It sold for $8 plus shipping. You know, I took an offer, but it's so pretty. This is the typical Worthington top that I sell all the time, but for some reason, this one just didn't sell. And it's strange because it's an extra large, and that's usually the kind of size that I sell quite often. But that's okay. I mean, I made money on it. I didn't lose money. Like when I tell you guys that they're loss leaders, they're not really loss leaders because like I'm not losing money. I'm just not making a lot, like maybe a couple of bucks. Looks like I paid $1.75 for it. So, you know, $2 or $3 and it's out on my store. And that's all I really care about. Just want to move this stuff. Oh, you're welcome. I'll try Monday as my busy day for Tammy's. Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll be Wednesday or Thursday. All right, guys. Well, I thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you on my next live stream. Everyone, take care. Love you guys. Bye.